Hey, good morning, everybody. Danny Shea, not in his bathrobe, but still the Bathrobe Tarot. Thank you all for your questions. I got them. I will get to them. I wanted to read on Trump's month first, because I want to look at some other readers and what they have to say. But before I do that, I want to give you all my take of it first before I get influenced. I'm already influenced, I think. It's a train wreck. Anyway, Trump's month. What do we got going? Donald Trump, what do you have going on this month? What's going on? Center of the reading. Eight of Cups, walking away. Being crossed by, new starts, new immature start. But it's happy. At the base of the reading is the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins. Finishing up something, building, adding the last piece to the puzzle. In the past as it relates. A lot of coins, Knight of Coins. The top of the reading, Wheel of Fortune. Little karmic energy happening. And in the potential near future, we have Knight of Cups. Kind of news. He's getting some new news from an unexpected source. And I thought, with this card, to me it says, it's time to meditate, get your guides talking to you. And the reason I laughed was, I don't think he does that. Internal. What's going on? Internal influences. Page of Wands. External influences. The World. Hopes and fears. Illusion, delusion. Seven of Cups. And the final outcome. Six of Coins. Four of Cups. Loss. Well, let's take a look at this. Because this is kind of interesting. Especially where you have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune for me. Those kind of pop to me. Of course, Eight of Cups walking away. Just that's what so many of us want to see. Just a new start. So that is at the basis of this reading. Putting the last piece together with the Eight of Coins. In the past, as it relates, in 2016, when he won the election, he was talking about all sorts of how he's going to clean the swamp, how he's going to change things, how he's going to fix things. And I know a lot of people gave him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, well, let's just see where things go. We have a country that it didn't need to be made great again, because it was great. With all our imperfections, it was great. And so for us, we were trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Some people were, anyway. Let's see what happens. But the Wheel of Fortune just, it's fate. I mean, he was always this train wreck. Let me just say that. That's a nice way for me to put it. Just too much chaos, always illusion, delusion. And it was there in plain sight. We just didn't really look at it. Or some people didn't look at it. Some people really knew the truth. The Wheel of Fortune just kept spinning and spinning out of control. He was trying to bring new ideas together. The world saw him for what he is. He is now just really struggling to try to hang on. He's got everything so wrapped up tight. But this Four of Cups, somebody's making him an offer here. And he's not looking at it. Let's dig into that Four of Cups a little bit. Is somebody making him an offer there? Making him an offer there. New emotional starts with the King of Swords and a heavy burden. And that's also protection to the front. So the offer that he's not looking at is new emotional, is a new beginning, is a new way forward, but he's not going to take it. It's just going to be too heavy for him. He's got too many things going on here. And it's interesting that this walking away, so often, so many readers get him walking away. And it's the center of this card here. But he changes his mind so many times. He spins things so much that they're just out of control. There is no form to this. It's just blow it up. So it's kind of the same stuff that we're seeing from the past, but it does have some world implications there. And you can't ignore that. You cannot. At the base of it, he's walking away. All right. Let us see. I'm going to switch decks too. But let's see what it is week to week to week to week to week. I'm going to hit pause. Okay. Trump's August by week. I hope there's only 4 weeks in August. I haven't looked. The Magician, the Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Similar cards. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, very similar to the Eight of Cups in the other reading, moving away from trouble. You have the Magician, which is another one of Trump's cards, bringing something to reality from nothing. It's kind of like his plans, nothing. This reminds me of the Six of Pentacles as well in that other deck, because the pentacles were all wrapped up. So it could be like a web of money and things like that on the Six of Pentacles. This is just, his money is just all tied up. And here's the Wheel of Fortune that has a lot more form to it than the other card. So this one, his fate is coming to light. So the first week that we have, he's trying to be a magician, but he is moving on to calmer waters. He's trying to hunker down and surround himself with the Four of Pentacles. Show you. Trying to hunker down with the Four of Pentacles, surround himself with his people, his Jim Jordans, his, that guy, his Bill Barr and stuff like that. But more stuff is going to keep spinning and coming out. There's another book. No, it's a movie about how he treated people in his real estate before he was president with Fred. And he, of course, tried to block that legally. All right, week 2. Little celebration going on. Whoops, sorry. Flipped right out of there. And we have the King of Wands. To me, in this deck, it's just kind of fiery, damaging news. He's not going to pay attention to it, but it's going to come so hard, it's going to hit him over the head with it, like Fred Flintstone. And he's going to be very embattled. 9 of Wands. Week 3. I don't know if I'm showing this right. Week 3. A little celebration. A Lover's card. Star of Hope. Knave of Swords. Somebody is having a good week down here. Let me kick this, straighten this up for you. Oh, you guys are going to get dizzy. Who's having this good week? Is it Trump or is it us? Let's keep going. You have the Devil, addiction. You have moving on, Chariot. You have balance in the Temperance card, and you have heartbreak in the Three of Swords. Oh my gosh. How's everybody's seat belt? Is it buckled in? You're all strapped into your seat pretty tight? Because I think we have a crazy month coming up ahead, especially in this spread. Moving on, getting hit with big news. A little bit of a celebration, but you got the Devil wagging at his, just mouthing off, even though this is an addiction card. You have the Chariot moving on, and in this deck, the horses are going relatively in the same direction, bringing us balance. It's going to be heartbreak for some, for Trump supporters. This third week, wow. This second week, whoa. So, all right. You know who I don't want to be right now? Donald Trump. I don't want to be him. I never did. But, all right. But you know who I do want to be? I want to be me. I want to be me. So, hey, me. Yes, sir. You want to know what you're going to be dealing with this month and how you should stay balanced this month? Yes, I do. Let's see what we need to do to balance ourselves with this crazy, crazy, crazy month. Okay, and when I was saying that, I heard, okay, it's breathe slow. And one of the cards I pulled last night was Taming the Wind. And to me, that is it right here or did I shuffle it? Here it is. Taming the Wind. And to me, what this says is don't get caught up in all the news that they're pushing at us. All this stuff, all this, it doesn't matter what they're throwing at us. We need to take a couple of deep breaths, relax, and segue, astrological forecast, astrology hub, Annie. She was talking about this. She was talking about breathing. She was talking about how when one person says, you're something, well, really, it's them. And I thought about that this week. Donald Trump was saying something about the extreme liberals, and I'm going, that's you. That's not the extreme liberals. That's you. And so she was talking about that. Anyway, highly recommend y'all check her out. astrologyhub.com. And so what do we do? What do we do? Take a deep breath. Don't let this news affect us. It's not us. It's not our news. We make our own news. So let's just pull a couple of cards on us. Put some energy back to us. Give us some love instead of... Here we go. Us. Us. Moving on. We need to move on from all this craziness. Yes, we do. Oh, 5 of Swords, winning at any cost. And I like this picture in this deck because the guy in the center has his hands in his head like in shame and everybody else is walking away from him. Easily be Trump, but this is about us. Celebration. And one more. Moving on. Can this be about Donald Trump, please? All right, but this is about us. This is about us, how we deal with the month of August. Let's drop it down so y'all can see. Okay. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, winning at any cost, losing all your friends, having a celebration, and again, moving. Takes a lot of strength to move these cards. So, we need to move away from all of the fighting. There will be success. Just knowing that we're moving forward in a positive direction. So, this one to me is the big card here. We have to let go of the fighting. And this isn't the Five of Wands where you're bickering back and forth. This is like, it's our nation where we can't even talk to anybody anymore. And Trump promotes that so much. And I think we need to get away from it, go into the light more. Have that family celebration where we're together with like-minded people. And we get to move out of the darkness. Alrighty. Good. Everybody happy? Still thinking this could be for Donald Trump. All right. So as long as I'm thinking that, let me pull an oracle card to leave us with. All right. So what can you show me when we're leaving this reading? What do we leave this reading with? What do we leave this reading with? Holy mountain. Holy mountain. Let me look at this. Okay. See that little guy way up on the top of the mountain? See that guy? It's a girl. It's a woman. I'm just playing. Anyway. It's us. And see how hard it was? All the hills and valleys and everything to get up there? And we're there. We are there. Awesome. But just as we're there, sitting at that point way up there, looks like we could fall off pretty easily, doesn't it? To me, it does. And then in the future, there's still more stuff. And when I think about this, I'm going, okay, Trump is gone. Biden's here with the sun, but it's not all going to be perfect. We still have our work cut out for us as light workers because our work is never done. Stay in the light, folks. Thank you. Be kind to one another. Give yourselves a big hug. I miss that. So I just give myself a big hug. All right. Have a good month. I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow. I got your readers' questions coming. Sunday with Spirits coming. There it is. All right. Peace and love.